Morning. Right, we're going out in this today, but can you see the problem? These arms are not locked in. Now, I had noticed that. Rob sent me a picture of it the other night saying, had I realised that that was happening? I was like, no, I had not. Because the spool was actually unplugged, bizarrely. I suppose we better plug it in and try and sort it out. Hoping it's just as simple as fold it up, take the pipe back out and it will stay there. I don't know whether it's letting itself down or what. Gonna get mucky hands. Right, let's have a look-see. Right, see if the tractor will fire up. Right, that's done the trick already, I think. Well, there you are, they're back folded in. Take the pipe back out and see if they come out over the next hour or so that I'm spreading water. We're not using the splashes today, we're just going to splash it on. It's only dirty water, I just want to get rid of it quick. Of course, I've left it under pressure. Under pressure. Put them out in a minute. The reason I've not got them plugged in, one is because I'm not using the dribble bar, and two, I could just plug them in the spool, but our electric spool we can't float, so I can't get any pipes in there. This is very annoying. I don't really want to take the hitch out, because when I unhitch the tanker, you've got to then get out, move some pipes, put the hitch pipes back in. It's just long. Oh, this hideous beat. Right, we are spreading, as you can see, just behind me there. Now, I don't think I ever told you lot because I wasn't filming on the day that it happened, but I spread the first half of this field at the end of last week, and it was taking forever for the tank to empty, and I was thinking, something is not right here. This doesn't normally take this long. And I thought, oh, the stone trap must be full or something. Took the stone trap off, and there was a bit of debris in there, some stones and a bit of sand and whatever. I thought it shouldn't be stopping us as much as it is. So I was trying to reach up through towards the macerator. I had it all turned off at this point, and there was like what felt like a piece of plastic. I thought, oh, I'll try and get that out. No, I couldn't get it out, so I stuck my head up in there with a torch to see what it was, and there was a 5-litre oil drum in there, like a little one that you'd, I don't know, fill up the oil on the tanker with every time you use it or whatever. So I managed to suck that up through the pipe, and it got all the way down through to the stone trap, which was obviously blocking the water coming out very well at all. So I managed to cut that one out, and now we're firing on all cylinders again. We should be able to get rid of a load fairly quickly. That's the plan anyway. Our reseeded field is called the lay. You can probably just about make out some of the herbs, the plantain. Hopefully you can anyway. This was grazed end of last week and the beginning of the weekend, so we just put a bit of water on it now. Mainly to empty the ditch. I want to get the ditch lowered so I can take this tractor up to Kev at the garage so he can service it, and we can tickle along with the other one. He'll only have it for 24 hours or so, and then we'll have it back. So I just want to drop the ditch a little bit before we do that. Anyway, what else has been happening? So TB-IR reactors, whatever you want to call them, are going today. The ones that have been IRs twice. The person's coming to pick them up at between 2 and 3, which is a bit annoying because it's sort of milking time, but we'll have to make that work somehow. I had a couple of lame cows this morning, so I've trimmed their feet. I had one with Digi, bit of a repeat offender, so to trim her feet up and get rid of the Digi and spray that. And I had one on my front foot, just had a lot of overgrowth and bruising, so sorted that as well. I'll try and do a few more feet now before we start drying off, because drying off is 2 weeks away tomorrow. That'll be the first lot of cows dried off, so in 2 weeks time tonight we'll pick the first batch out, put them separate from the milking herd so we can just bring them in, milk them, dry them off, fluke them. Actually, we're waiting for results on a fluke test to see if we need to fluke them, bolus them and send them on their holidays. So that's exciting, a few less to milk. And then we've also made a list this morning of 12 cows to go off the farm, off to the abattoir, which is a combination of IRs from previous TB tests, that we don't want to hang around the farm, and cows that have failed Yoni's test, which we did last week whilst I was on my jolly up in Leicester. So they're going to go in 2 weeks time, well not this Friday, following Friday. We are empty, sports fans. Well, let's go fill up with another load. The tanker depressurised on the way back to the gate here. Here he is, look, management has arrived. He's hobbling away. Just come to tell me what to do, how to do it and how quick to do it. I needed him to sign some passports, so that is done. We'll carry on tanking for a little bit, and we were just discussing what to do with this this tractor. I think I'll probably need another good half a day at emptying the ditch before I can take the tractor up the cab, so we were just making some plans. Not having much luck here. I've got another blockage. Look at that bad boy. It's a 1.5 stones. I have to take the back plate off here, I think. Knock him down in there. Whoa! Something like that. Come on, Mr. Stone, where are you? Look at that! Hell of a stone. Luckily, I trained to be an Olympic standard shot putter, so I've just yeeted said rock to the hedge over there from here. I would imagine that's a borderline world record. Anyway, let's get this back on. Ugh. Scientifically proven, if you make noise when doing things like this, it works better. That's about as straight as a roundabout. But I like roundabouts. Right, 1 time stone dealt with. You know what I've done? I've left my hammer on the back. That'd been a disaster. It's my 4th favourite hammer on the farm as well, that one. Right, let's try this again. Build up a bit of pressure. Oh, beautiful, look at that. Let's give ourselves a few revolutions here. See the cows over on the bank? Didn't do a particularly good job grazing yesterday, so they're running back over it. It's that time of year, the grass is all just shooting to seed. Cows are getting hot and getting lazy, and it's tough eating seedy grass. We probably should have skipped a couple fields and cut them, baled them, and kept the round moving a bit quicker, but it's hard to know what to do when you don't know if you're going to get rain. We actually ended up having loads of rain, as you guys saw in the last video. House flooded. Thank you very much to everyone who's sent us a nice message about the house. I had the joy of spending my Sunday shopping for new lino, so everything has a silver lining. Sukin! Just spotted something down the end of the ditch. I want to try and show you if I can sneak up on it. All this grass, I need to get in here and eat this paddock before too long. Cows are up there at the minute, and we're going to go over that field next, and then probably the one over there in that direction, and then into here. Loads of grass. You can just see it's going to seed. I think I did a terrible job sneaking up. Oh no, there it is, little baby moorhen. I went over and dropped some stuff to Rob's house that I had at mine over the weekend to clear up all this mud. And on the way back this morning, there was a mother duck, and I counted 8, but it looked like there was more than 8 ducklings coming across the road. They sort of live in that little ditch over there. So the local duck whisperer Sadie will be well pleased to see them. Oh, we need a bigger dirty water ditch. I believe this is what they call perfecting the art of being lazy. I mean, I could just walk and do this, but this way I can walk the dogs and get the steaks and sit down. Look at those two, they are such lovebirds. Gus and Pip. Oh, Gus is going after Rocky now. Pip's not in season, he's just been in season. For anyone that's new, that's Rocky. He's the OG dog. And then Gus, the ginger one, is my spaniel. And then there's Pip, and then Pip's daughter Holly, further on down there. Holly the pup. Hello, nearly missed it. Well done, dog. Reel this bad boy up. Whoa, nearly got me. Right, that is the fence successfully picked up. You can see what the cows are going into here. It is it's way ahead of them. They should be grazing much better quality stuff than that, to be honest. But to be fair, considering this is the flat part of the field where they all nest, they're not doing that bad. Could be doing a lot worse. There's the bus. He's gonna have a sword out here. We've got too much fencing stuff. Come on, dogs. Come on, Gus, can you get? Come on in, old man. Hup, hup, Rocky. Rocky, get up. Rocky, get up. Get up. Good doggy. Another bucket of water there, Gus. Oh. Thirsty old work. Right, so that's the fence picked up for the morning. Now I'm going to go and drop it all off so it's somewhere safe and not rattling around in here. And then shut the cows in. And then another day will be done. And it's 4:25. We are doing well today. Abby's just washing through. Chap come and collected the 2 TB cows just as we started milking. That was pretty good timing. That worked out nice. The cows are up on the bank there this evening. Right, cows are shut in. That field behind me. Can't see any of them. They're way up over on the bank there, look, up the top. They're happy. Dogs are having a last little run down the track home. And then it is all done for the day. Not the busiest of days today, but we got the important jobs done that needed doing. We're actually off to a vet's meeting tomorrow, all about yonis, which will be interesting. Hello dogs, you've all gone separate ways. This way, come on. I always like to be able to see the dogs. See Rocky in the mirror, 2 collies up front. Where the ginger spaniel is, I have no idea. So yeah, that's tomorrow, and then I need to finish emptying that ditch before we get rid of the tractor for a couple of days. So get the following day's job. Get that done. Excuse me, Holly. But thank you very much for watching. Once again, thank you for all the comments on the last video. Our house is sort of sorted. We just need to get a new floor sooner rather than later before it starts to smell horrible. If you've watched this far, give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, then please do press the button. It is completely free, doesn't cost you anything, just helps me out. There is also a link at the very top of the description to the branding iron, which is our merch, as well as loads of other people's, Ollie Harrison, Tom Pemberton, the Welsh Farmer, and others. So if you want to check any of that out, you can. And other than that, we'll see you on the next one. Cheerio.